All right, we're live one more time. So a good friend of mine called me and he pointed out, he said, Bryan, it may have sounded like you were suggesting last night that a man make a woman his purpose. I have to say that if that's how that came out, it's not what I intended. It's what I get for doing it unscripted, pulling it out of my ass. That's just how it goes. Here's the deal. If you make a woman the purpose of your life, she's going to tell you to fuck off. Sooner or later, you're going to be a man. My point is, if you're going to adopt the role of provider, of husband, you do have that responsibility to create the environment where your children and your wife thrive. You do that by finding a purpose that allows you to be as successful as you can possibly be. Now, I'm not saying go as far as maybe Dan Pena takes it, though there's some merit to that. There is no such thing as a work-life balance. You're going to adopt the role of provider, you better fucking provide. That's how it goes. If you screw around and enter some woman's world and make her the purpose of your life and give her everything you've got, she will take it. Period. I watched my father do it, and here's how it played out. He moved into her house, and she mothered him until he died. And he was afraid to tell her that, no, that's not really how this is going to go, because I want my kids to have this, this, and this. Because he was afraid she would say that she didn't love him anymore. You can't make anybody a priority in your world until you've made yourself a priority first. You can't be number one you can't play a walk-on role in the part of some relationship. It goes for men and women until you're playing the star in your own life. And there's roles we adopt as men and women, and we're supposed to give everything we have to it. A lot of people can't. Fuck, ain't no need to anymore. Not in this internet age. There's always somebody else waiting in the wings. Just how it is. All I'm saying is if you're going to adopt that role, fucking give it 110%. Don't pussyfoot around with it. Be there all the way. Because there's a real good chance it'll end. That's just the world we live in. I have 50 fucking years of experience so far. Every one of them have ended. Was I doing my best in those? Nope. So guess what I get to carry around because I wasn't doing the best I could at it? That's right. I have a little part of me that's not as grand as everything I write about in books and on the internet that I keep like tucked away over here that I want to talk about, where I failed to live up to the standard, not to make them my purpose in life, but to adopt fully that role and create an environment where thrive. Where do you think I get that shit? From my own personal failures. Not because I read it in a book somewhere. When you adopt those roles, you have that obligation to be courageous and honest and persevere and give it 110%. Be fully present in the moment. And if your heart gets ripped out, stomped on, chewed up, spit out, you can keep moving on. You can keep wandering the surface of this world. It's not the end. Men my age, when they go through some things like that, you know how many of them eat a bullet these days? Because they made some woman their priority, and she found some young buck stud, and he came home and saw her, and I've got those calls. Some woman changed her mind. He was, are you okay? Is everything all right? There's something wrong. And they leave him, and they call me crying. Don't ever make anyone but you the purpose of your life, your success. And if people want to come be a part of that and see what it's all about, Let them be a part of it. Welcome them with open arms. Bring them all the way in. Be fully present in the moment and give it 110%. If you can't make you the purpose of if you can't spend a weekend alone by yourself, something's wrong. You got to figure out how to fix that before you can jump into something with somebody and hope for the best. I mean, hell, everybody hopes for the best. Why not? Crazy things have worked out before. Try. Be there. But make sure that you are number one in your life. Every time, all the time. Not in some stingy, selfish, hateful kind of fucking way, but in the kind of way that allows you to be generous and hospitable with it to those that become a part of your life. Then you can create an environment where your children might thrive and your wife might thrive. Not before. Ain't no stretch of the imagination you're going to be able to do it before that. If you're looking for validation of who you are from the success of your kids and your daddy ball, or your wife telling you you're man enough, it's a long wait for a ship that don't come. And if it does, it's probably a lie. And then somebody else will take it from you. And then you're wondering, then you're 50-something years old, ready to eat a bullet. Don't do it, guys. Invest in yourself. I don't care if it's physical fitness. I don't care if it's reading some kind of book. Read all the self-help books you can. Watch the videos. Read all of it. Every bit of it. I don't care if you agree with it or not. Read it. Find out what somebody else is thinking. I read Brene Brown's Braving the Wilderness. Holy cow. It's such an alien thought process. I couldn't hardly do it. But I read it anyway, and I learned something. Invest in yourself. Make yourself the priority. Not anything external should ever be your priority in life, but you, your health, your spiritual well-being, your emotional stability, your physical strength. That's what you got to have. If you're walking into something thinking that they're going to provide that for you, you're fucking up. Ain't no other way to put it. Ain't no other way to put it, guys.